conditioning your mind into believing in yourself. Something to think about while I was hearing Jim Rohn and Tony Robbins on YouTube. And it definitely is something that at times I am not completely aware of, but I know that it's there. Like when I make this drawing video, although it requires what I believe to be the same amount of focus and discipline to this energy drink here that I'm drinking. It takes the same amount of effort to do a clean dumbbell press as when you're laying down with some weights and pushing them up to have them clean and burn your chest muscles. Also, so you don't risk injury by doing some sort of awkward position. And in the Marine Corps, I was able to travel over 100 miles on my legs. That took, it's still the same mind that I got, it's still the same brain. But definitely a lot more speed and intensity during that sort of action. And when I make these drawing videos, I do check myself that I don't want to give you this whole attitude of, oh, good morning guys, good evening guys, let's draw some Nightmare Before Christmas playing cards here. Because I think a lot of you guys out there, you have your own flaws, your own problems, your other things you're dealing with in life. And I don't want this to be your liquor, your alcohol, your cigarette, to the point that, oh yeah, I need to watch this video because so I could forget. No. Just like me, I have a lot of things that I want to accomplish, a lot of headaches that I want to take care of. It's because I still have things that I need to take care of in life to go to the next level. And simply coming at you like some of these YouTube stars that are fucking on suicide watch or on Xanax. I just had a real nervous breakdown and fucking I was giving you this whole fucking fake spill on delivery on my channel, but really I'm fucking broken down. Like, no, I can't. It is a balance. I'm looking back at the reference photo that I got here for this guy. This bastard. But you know, so I don't want to give you this whole howdy doody go lucky and simply jolly sales pitch. No, I don't want to do that. Because it requires discipline, right? And strength to sit down here. And why do I say it takes strength to sit down and draw? So, this is not so heavy, right? But like anything else, whether it's cooking or mastering anything else, it takes simply the focus, the dedication to sit down and practice and study, repeat, improve, study your flaws, re-examine your action, and there's somewhere around 6.5 billion people around the planet, right? 6.5 billion. But how many of them are actually one name brands like Jordan, Fedor? When I think of Fedor, I don't think tennis player. I think of the MMA fighter Fedor. MJ, Michael Jackson, Michael. Who else? Prince is a one name. So when I think of, when I hear all these single name persons that are recognized, why is it only that these guys are recognized when there's so many, so much talent out there, so many people, such a high amount of people out there? Shouldn't there be, shouldn't those big names really be, actually be lost in the madness, be lost in existence? Goes here. But not everyone really wants to dig deep and make things happen. And I don't get that. And I'm just here to remind you guys, shit, so much as possible. I remember when I was more foolish. Because I'm still foolish, right? But when I was much more foolish, I probably would use my energy in deconstructive ways, ineffective ways. And some people, I'm lucky that I made the choice to go into the Marine Corps, because there were people that around my age at the time that were just smoking their brains out, just sniffing shit up their fucking nose, flipping burgers. And there's nothing wrong with flipping burgers. Many people know that I used to flip burgers, and there's nothing wrong with that. And I think I highly recommend it, so that you get sick and tired of that job and say, you know what, if I don't sit down and practice, if I don't sit down and study, I'm gonna go ahead and flip burgers again with this fucking weenie, this fucking lame. And not talking shit about everyone that works at a burger flipping joint, just the ones that are there because they never had enough guts to push themselves into doing something else with their lives. But I guess the question is on tricking the mind or convincing your mind that you're awesome, or to tap into that strength is, there's so many ways to do it. The glare's killing me. And you go ahead and burn up like a supernova or like a calm winter fire inside a home. And because again, I'm not using that strength when I used to push myself for 100+ miles on my legs. I'll also be a much louder, more aggressive. I probably would be more silent, a lot less friendly. I'm gonna double check the reference of this worm here. But figure out what works for you, because there's some things I do feel that giving out your energy is effective, but then I wouldn't want you to confuse it with the way some loudmouth motherfuckers are that are all come here, I know that, that's what I'm talking about, and simply just can't shut the fuck up. Real talk. Yeah. And I can't. I don't like shit like that. I'm not a fan of people like that. Because it almost seems. Those are the kind of fuckers that help. Those are the bastards that help you on a science project and say, "Yeah, I deserve equal credit because I was there too." Oh man, what the fuck? No, you don't. Nodding their head and just being an ass doesn't. Technically, it may entitle you to the group points, but no, you're just the lucky winner of a happenstance. It's a little tricky again, drawing with lighting like this, because the glare gets in the way. So you try to keep in position for the camera to still be able to see. Maintain that whatever it is that gives you strength, whether it's a calm voice, a clear voice, a loud voice. And just be aware of who you hang out with, because there's some motherfuckers that don't know how to control their fucking their mouths and shit. It will get you in trouble. I've seen it. And the battery's about to die, so we'll see if I finish on time. These are wrong too, because the snaps are actually on top of the opening, just on the top part.